because I gave it to you for free. You just didn't take advantage of it.
Right.
But now you can have season 3 for free, because now I'm moving it like I move albums.
And just from a listener's standpoint, I feel like this season is going to be the heat. So then it's going to make you think about where did Madison J come from.
Yeah.
And it's going to make you
Girl, I'm in a fiery wig,
Medina.
Right. It is the heat. This season
Well,
is the
speaking
heat.
of the business side, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Your podcast is now going to be on
everywhere.
iHeartRadio, everywhere, and iHeartRadio included.
Yeah.
So, just...
Yeah. Oh, back to the
Right.
album side of it, right? Just one more thing with business. So this season, I want to tie business and spiritual, right? Because everyone behind the scenes knows how I move my business as an international enterprise, but I don't really talk about it too much. So one thing I do also, if you're moving it like albums, your content needs to be limited. For instance, it's going to be 7 episodes this season, because me personally, God created the world and, He created the earth in 7 days. So I am made in my Father's image. So I'm going to have this podcast wrap up in 7 episodes. So you get the content that I've been recording some of this content. Spotify in London, they gave me studio space and went out there, recorded some content, recorded some in Syria. I've recorded everywhere. Let's just say it like that. I literally even recorded some on my phone. So I've recorded this season, and I've been saving. Even when I was blessed to go to Haiti, I remember, of course, I went on a nature tour, guys, because I like to study organs and healing stuff for fun. And so I went on a tour, guys. The guy even said he was talking too much, but he literally started saying different healing remedies with like different plants there, like different things to cure cancer and stuff like that. And he was like, I don't know who's here who's supposed to get this content, but I'm saying, he didn't say content, this message, but it's for someone. So just start recording. I started recording. And so I literally still have those voice notes on my phone of this man dispensing this, and I want to, this being dispensing this knowledge directly from Haiti on different things that heal your body. So I've been saving content. Even when I had my anxiety attack and I ended up in a hospital after the season finale of my podcast, I recorded that night. I went to my sister's house because she didn't want me to be home alone. And I remember literally they did CAT scans on me. They did everything, x-rays. Literally, the nurse came in the room. My little brother was sitting in the room with me, and my twin sister, she was asleep though. Pilar, she was out.
Right.
And so my little brother was sitting in the room when the nurse came in, and this was like a evolving moment for me. And mind you, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. And so the nurse came back. I'm thinking something's really wrong with me, And she came back and she said, there's nothing wrong with you. The only thing that I could think is wrong with you is you're suffering from a broken heart, and that can really kill you. And that was a moment where I was like, no, I'm never going to love anyone more than I love myself. Ever. Like, literally. And my little brother is sitting in the room, and he said, you got to stop stressing. He called me by my real name, but he's like, you got to stop stressing. You can't stress anymore. I don't want to lose you. That broke my heart within itself. And so that was the moment for me. So just to combine spirituality and business, I literally sell my pain. Pain is a very expensive currency. I've been through all of this stuff, and people like juicy drama. We won't say name for legal purposes, but I'm a very honest person, and I move with integrity. But I'm just telling you my story, not to bash anyone, but to really show you the evolution of my healing. Like when I talked about in season 2 about walking in on my ex in bed with another girl on our anniversary, it wasn't even necessarily about him. Right. It was really about me sitting down with Ingy, who is a therapist. Where was I mentally to forgive that, and what needed to be healed inside of me to believe that behavior was okay? Because it's never about them. It's about you. Where's your healing at? And one thing that I can say that has been consistent with me is I don't go backwards in my healing. I make sure I evolve, because it comes to a point of knowing self-worth. But then you take that alchemy and the things you've been through, because when people hear that, they're like, oh girl, what you talking about, right? And you want to know what's going on. But now that's how I reel you in. Because when you listen to the content, it's about how do we get our young girls to value themselves enough to know their worth, to know that this is not okay. What type of healing needs to take place? And I'll recommend books to read, audio books, but I trick you. I mean, it's real stuff, but I get you to come on in and get that healing done, because that's what it's about, because that is how you create generational wealth.
And trust me, it's the truth. It's not fluff.
Yeah, you've been there.
Right. So 2019. What else?
Okay, podcast comes out on the 3rd, which is a very important spiritual day for me, because it's the first day I gained a guardian angel in this realm. We will be talking about in 2016, when my aunt transitioned, I did have a suicide attempt. I swallowed pills, and I didn't want to live anymore. And so we're just going to talk about the alchemy of it all. We're going to talk about my heartbreaks. We're going to talk about 5D life partners. We're going to talk about the twin flame thing. We are in episode 1, and we're going to talk about.
Can you explain a little bit? You don't have to go into a deep. What's the twin flame thing? Just give people a piece.
Go on MadisonJ.com. No, I'm joking. Twin flame is your mirror soul, the person who is basically you in spiritual form. But since I've been saying since season 1, it's not necessarily about being with your twin flame. You guys are supposed to unlock each other's indigos so that you can help raise the frequency. The goal is to be with your 5D life partner, whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate. That is completely up to what you guys have decided, your soul tribe coming into this realm. Me and my twin flame are not meant to be together in this lifetime, and that's okay, because I'm grateful for the experiences, and I'm grateful for everything that came with that, because it was preparation for who is my divine partner, because that's who you want to be with. But y'all gotta listen to episode 1 for that, because we're going into great details about that.